From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news blast for April 13th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. The Lebanese Red Cross says Israeli drone strikes hit their unit, killing a paramedic. The Lebanese Red Cross said Sunday another paramedic was lightly wounded in the attack in the southern Lebanese town of Beit Yahoun. At least 87 medical workers in Lebanon have been killed in Israeli strikes since the beginning of the war between Israel and the Hezbollah militant group, according to the country's health ministry. Meanwhile, the Middle East security expert from King's College in London says that Trump has little leverage in the Strait of Hormuz. Andreas Krieg, a senior lecturer in security studies at King's College in London, said Sunday that Trump's plan to use the Navy to block the Strait of Hormuz is unrealistic. We should bear in mind that the Americans have a much lower threshold of pain than the Iranians, Krieg said. The Iranians, whatever happens, can sustain this for far longer than the world economy, far longer than the Gulf states, and far longer than the Americans. Krieg said Trump doesn't have any good options and that he will have to concede on some issues. There isn't any tool in the toolbox in terms of the military lever that he could use to get his way, he said. And also, energy experts say that oil prices could jump by $10 on Trump's threatened blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Brent crude oil, the international standard, has gone from roughly $70 per barrel before the war in late February to more than $119 at times. Brent for June delivery fell 0.8% to $95.20 per barrel on Friday, but at last check, Brent crude is trading at more than $102 per barrel. Michael Lynch, distinguished fellow at Energy Policy Research Foundation, estimates Trump's threatened blockade could boost oil prices between $5 and $10 when the market opens on Monday. The blockade would take an estimated 2 million barrels of oil per day off the market, and the Iran war has already taken roughly 10 million barrels per day out of supply, Lynch said. That is a pretty big insult to a pretty big injury, I guess is the way to put it, he said. But Lynch also said the blockade might be short-lived as Trump will be pressured to walk it back. I wouldn't be surprised to see him give it up by midweek, especially if oil prices keep going up, he said. Turning to news from Miami, a 23-story hotel, an exclusive Miami locale, vanishes in seconds with an implosion. A hotel at one of Miami's most exclusive locations was demolished on Sunday to make way for something even bigger. Demolition experts completed the controlled implosion of the former Mandarin Oriental Miami on Brickell Key, a human-made island at the mouth of the Miami River across from downtown. It marked the largest implosion for Miami in more than a decade, officials said. The 23-story building, which opened 25 years ago, collapsed in less than 20 seconds following blasts that occurred around 8:30 this morning, meaning Sunday morning. People watching the implosion safely from afar cheered and recorded phone videos as the building's framework collapsed following a series of rapid charges. Dust soon filled the air as building material crashed down. Some watchers wore face masks as they left the area. Residents within 800 feet of the building were asked to stay inside their apartments during the blast, with windows and doors securely closed. And finally, we have this news from New Jersey. Police say one person was shot and killed and 6 others were injured in what they call a mass shooting at a Chick-fil-A in Union, New Jersey. Investigators do not believe the attack at about 9 p.m. on Saturday was random, according to a press release issued Sunday from the Union County Prosecutor's Office. No arrests have been made, but the office said there is no immediate ongoing threat to the general public. The injuries are not believed to be life-threatening, the release said. A rideshare driver told WABC that he heard more than 7 shots from close range as he approached the restaurant. New Jersey Governor Mickey Sherrill said Sunday on social media, "Our hearts go out to the victims' loved ones. We are hoping for the full recovery of those who were injured." She urged people with information to contact authorities investigating the shooting. The spokeswoman for Chick-fil-A declined to comment, citing the ongoing investigation. And that's the news for this hour. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.